everybody? It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. Second day of the convention, and I am still having a blast. I have met so many amazing people, and I have a feeling that that trend is about to continue because I'm sitting here with Gilbrando Acevedo. Did I say that? Did I even get it close?
You got it right, Todd.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Gilbrando, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic. Having a great time here. Yes.
I've heard this is your first convention.
It is my first convention, so I'm no longer a virgin to it.
All right.
But I got to tell you, everybody's been absolutely fantastic, especially the fans. Awesome fans. Yeah.
Well, you know, I have always said I've been a lifelong horror film fan, and I think we have a bad rap. Because people are, even in my family, they're always like, oh, you like those kind of films? I'm like, yeah, they're just movies.
Right.
And then I'll turn around and say, like, ew, you like romantic comedies? You know what I mean? So, but I'm glad you're having a good time.
By the way, Todd, originally I was not into horror.
Okay.
Once I did a horror film, now I'm 100% into horror.
Well, I always ask that question, right? Like, are you yourself a horror fan?
Right.
Now you are?
Now I am. Originally I was not, but once you see what happens behind the scenes, and then you also once again meet the fans, how could you not be? I mean, there's an enthusiasm. And it's also something that's so unexpected in terms of Terrifier. I know we're going to get into that, Stream, etc. So you want that in your life, that shock value.
Right.
And what better way to get it than with horror?
There you go.
So
the analogy I always make is it's like people like horror for the same reason people like roller coasters. I like horror and I love roller coasters because it's that thrill, but it's also at the end, you're safe. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You get off the ride and you're like, oh, that was fun.
Yes.
And the lights come up in the horror movie, and you're like, all right, that was thrilling, but...
The word that comes to mind for me is vicissitudes. We all need that.
I like it.
If it's linear, that's boring.
Right.
We want the vicissitudes.
I like that. I learned a word today, folks. Who said New Jersey HorrorCon is not education? So, Gilbrando, what made you catch the acting bug? What made you decide to get into film?
So, as a boy, my mom would constantly bring me, and I really wasn't supposed to be in these theaters to see these films because they were all rated R, but I was watching, Al Pacino films at the age of, let's say, 6 and 7, and they're cursing, and it's intense, and the drama. And then from there, she did take me to see movies like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Ooh, good one.
Classic. Yeah. She was into horror. My mom was into horror. Carrie as well. Even Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, my God, this guy.
So, yeah. Marcus Slaybound. Yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Anyway, so once I got introduced to film world in that sense of getting lost in it, I said, you know what? I want to do that. And I went to school, and I studied, and I went out there and started auditioning, and then next thing you know, I met up with Michael Levy from Fuzz on the Lens Productions.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. And that was about 15 years ago.
Wow.
And when I first started with him, we just started making little films, and little by little, it built up to what it is today. And we're still working together, and we intend to continue for the rest of our lives.
That's amazing.
So let's see what happens.
I teased Michael and Damien and Marcus and all the guys from Fuzz on the Lens, but I think what they are doing and achieving, and you guys are all achieving, is amazing.
Thank you.
Because it's showing theaters and studios that indie horror and indie filmmaking can be successful.
Right.
Like you look at Terrifier 3 showing in 1,000 theaters across the country.
Yes.
And making money.
Yeah.
And as an indie filmmaker myself, a rising tide raises all ships. So it just opens the door for the rest of us. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. You're right. It all works in tandem.
So what is your, I know you're a writer, a producer, an actor, director.
Right.
What is your favorite part of the process? Do you have a favorite?
It's an interesting question because I think it's important for not just me, but for all of us to experiment as much as possible. We only get one chance at this. And so why put a limitation on yourself and try to just maximize as much as you can in the creative aspect, also the educational. It all works together. So if I'm going to be very specific, I love the acting. You can engender many lives through the acting. You can go into the psychological aspect of what it is that you're doing, and that's going to reflect back on better understanding of yourself by having gone into the emotional content of the actors that you're playing, the lessons that they've learned in character, and how, once again, that reflects back to you. So I think that the acting would be the one for me that I would select. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to play make-believe, right?
You put it a lot more succinctly than I did. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, no, I bring it because I've got, look, I'm not on any sort of a big level, but Mark, my cameraman, can tell you we've been in a bunch of movies and stuff. I get like getting killed in movies.
Yes.
So much fun, and
Yes.
it seems to get a big pop. I don't know why people like me seeing me die, but it gets a big pop.
What's interesting about that,
fun.
certainly, but what's interesting about that is there's a lot of fans that love to just get the autographs of people who just get killed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're the guy that got decapitated. I want your autograph. And they get fully enthused, and I see it all the time, and I love it.
So, given that this is your first convention,
Yes,
convention,
yes.
how much of a fan are you? Like, is there anyone that was here at the show that you were excited to meet?
Yes. I did want to meet Rico, but he didn't show up.
Right.
But Lachlan Monroe,
Ah, yes.
awesome guy.
Good guy.
Yeah. So he was the second for me.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
I always like that question.
Yeah, no, it's a great question because
we're all fans.
We're
right?
all fans, absolutely. Yes, all of us.
So, just a couple more questions.
Sure.
Do you have a favorite moment, working with the Stream guys, the Terrifier guys, and now Screenboat? Do you have a favorite moment or memory from set that you could share with us?
More of a behind the scenes.
Why not? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Things were going so well.
They were. What are we doing here? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse us.
Listen, carry on.
Thanks a lot for coming over.
Thanks. All right, we want to know. Continue. We're not talking to you.
Wow.
All right, continue with your statement.
Okay, so the question again was?
I have no idea. So ask the question.
Shit. Phone a friend.
What's your favorite color?
I would say my favorite color, maybe blue, navy blue, yeah.
I like navy blue.
Navy blue, what?
Navy blue. Wait, let's talk about it. Tell us about this.
There you go.
Yeah,
the
navy
genie.
blue, the genie.
And actually, I remember the question. That was my favorite moment. Getting ready to play the genie was my favorite moment in the behind the scenes. Took a lot of work to get this done.
What film is this from?
This is from Abnormal Attraction.
Oh.
And I just had a great time just rehearsing and getting into character.
Do you still grant wishes?
No, because
Dress.
it takes a lot of work to look like this and to really work myself up to being Zanzibar the genie.
I love it.
So I'm very sorry.
I love it. All right, next time.
Okay. Goodbye. Listen,
I think I said no, and that's what did it. Sorry. They're accustomed to hearing yes.
right?
Yes.
Listen, if anybody is going to crash my interviews, it should be Fallon and Sophie, right?
Absolutely. That was cool.
Exactly. So I have just two more questions.
Yes.
One, what are you working on now? Any new projects coming up that you can share with us?
So what I can share is, and I can't give any details, is
Fair
that
enough.
I will
I
be
get
in Stream 2.
Excellent.
Reprising my role as Officer Brunswick. And I'm going to be in something outside of the production company with Fuzz, but I can't give too much away.
Got it. Okay.
But it's a sci-fi,
Awesome.
which I've never done, so I'm very excited about that.
You made my camera guy Mark is a huge sci-fi.
Oh, that's
fan.
great.
So I know he's like, oh, sci-fi. All right.
Yeah, so is it like Star Trek, Star Wars, what? All of the above?
All of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, excellent. Love that.
And my last question is, and I always love hearing the answer to this, if there's one piece of advice you could give to an aspiring actor or actress who wants to get into the movie business, what piece of advice would you give them?
Love the question, by the way.
Thank you.
What I would say is this is a passion. It's a love. It's not about celebrity. I think it's about the work. Really try to get in there and sink your teeth into doing some great work, and the rest will follow. And don't put any limitations. Try different characters, different genres. Wear some makeup. Wear the wigs. Don't be afraid. That's what I would say.
I love it. Gilbrando, thank you so
Todd,
much for a few
pleasure
minutes. It was great to
meeting you.
Absolutely.
And my man Mark. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Gilbrando Acevedo, everybody, here at New Jersey Horror Con and Film Festival. This is Todd Strouch, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.